WOGO, your sports station.
McDonell Macks basketball is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Macks is brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Nicolay Bank, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telcom, Northwestern Bank, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane and Fuels, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Check Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and Bargain City Superstore. And now at the Max pregame show with your WOGO sports team, Caleb Swenson and Mark Maloney.
WOGO, Max, your sports station.
Well, good evening and welcome to Stephen Deb Raceler Gymnasium inside McDonell Central High School in Chippewa Falls. It's McDonell and Regis, a rematch from earlier on this season here on WOGO Sports. Our first look at these two teams, McDonell JV and Regis JV locked in quite a battle right now. It's 53-50. McDonell JV with a comeback lead right now. We'll see if they can hold on to it as we are down to the final 25 seconds. We'll step out and take a brief break here for 1 minute on WOGO Sports. Back in 60 seconds, this is WOGO's coverage of McDonell basketball.
And only a limited amount of time that we can do it.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Van Hayden slides it out to Munson, looking for another three. Boom!
Held up for a moment. Krista comes in, fires a shot. Rebound, and win it! The Cards got the rebound shot, and it is 2-0 Shy High.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to WIRSGala.com.
Serve again with Gala Company.
So we have these wonderful sponsors. Very important that we...
Welcome back to McDonell basketball on WOGO Sports. McDonell and Regis coming up shortly here on WOGO with the title card matchup. First, McDonell and Regis JV finishing up with 10.6 seconds left. It is 53-50. McDonell JV with the lead here at Stephen Deb Raceler Gymnasium inside McDonell Central High School in Chippewa Falls. It is Cam Strong night here tonight, and you'll be hearing more about that, especially if you join us here at the gym. Cam Mudrick, a sophomore here at McDonell, the son of Nate and Courtney Mudrick, was diagnosed with leukemia this past summer as Cam faces this challenge with incredible strength, incredible determination. The opportunity for our community to come alongside Cam, to come alongside his family, his parents, Nate and Courtney, and help them out. So there are going to be T-shirts, bracelets, stickers sold here tonight. Also a donation box for gift cards and donations. The funds raised are to help cover medical and travel expenses to ease some of this financial stress, to allow Cam's parents, Nate and Courtney, to focus on what matters most, which is supporting their son in his journey back to health and back here, Lord willing, onto the basketball court. I remember seeing Cam Mudrick as a freshman last year would get at the end of the games, and it's like, yeah, that kid can play, absolutely. And so, again, what we never want to see a young person and something they love being taken away from them. And so just really hopeful to see a lot of people coming out to support the Mudrick family and Cam Mudrick here tonight. Hashtag Cam Strong. And again, you can purchase T-shirts, bracelets, and stickers, and just want to make sure we get that out right away here in our pregame show for anyone who might be able and willing to support the Mudrick family. Again, donation box for gift cards or financial gifts as well. And you can find out more here at the school. We'll take another 60-second break and count it down to tip-off here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on Facebook and YouTube. This is McDonell Macks basketball on WOGO Sports.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Maurer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our communities strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Just about reached the conclusion of a very good JV game. Under a second remaining. A bucket separating McDonell and Regis Junior Varsity. It was a great C-team game earlier on as the McDonell freshmen were able to win by a point. Regis missing a shot at the buzzer, and now McDonell JV up 55-54 with 0.4 seconds. They're going to change that to 1.2 on the clock. So we have some excitement. And McDonell, of course, hoping to sweep the night here against Eau Claire Regis. The Macks come into this game at 11-9 on the season. Regis at 15-4. McDonell is 5-6 in the Western Cloverbelt Conference. Regis at 9-2. McDonell's 5th in conference play right now. Regis at second and just slipped a second because they lost earlier this week. A really tough game, lost at home, 63-56 to the Fall Creek Crickets. A 5-game win streak snap. Now, there has been some sickness going through this Regis program. I'm sure Coach Connor Miller wouldn't use that as an excuse at all. But again, their standout senior superstar, Blake Rissler, is going to be a game-time decision here tonight. And so we'll see if he's able to go and what his health level is, as again, just players not feeling the best for this Regis team. And McDonell hoping that they can grab one here in their home floor. They played Regis tough down at Regis earlier this season, fell 68-61. They really kind of got behind the 8 ball very early in that game and came back within a possession in the second half. Just couldn't quite finish it out down the stretch. Carson Galvez, one of his best games of the season with 24 points. He was 8 of 13 from the field in that game. As McDonell trying to inbound this one with 1.2 seconds left. There'll be a foul with 0.4 seconds left that will send Owen Marquardt to the opposite end for free throws to try to ice this one away for McDonell. WOGO, Halle, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, again continuing to break down our varsity matchup between the Macks and the Ramblers. Of course, former Regis Ramblers standout and Samford commit Connor Miller is now at the helm of this Regis program, and in his 3-year tenure, this has got to be his best team. Again, state ranked on that poll at bound.com as the first free throw calmly hit by Marquardt, making it 56-54 JV. Again, the last time these two teams met, Carson Galvez, 2 of 4 from three-point range of his 24 points, also a 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Brennan Lazelle Christensen has 17 points. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line and 6 of 11 from the field. Regis won't have time to get a shot off, and McDonell JV wins 57-54, so a combined 4 points between the C-team matchup and the JV matchup, and so far 2 for 2 for the home team here tonight. And McDonell varsity will be looking to complete the sweep, C-team, JV, and varsity, as they'll take on a powerful Regis Ramblers team. Regis averaging 77.4 points per game. That is first in the Western Cloverbelt Conference. They give up 54.5 per game. That is second only to Stanley Boyd in terms of defensive average. On the other side for McDonell, not quite as prolific offensively, 61.3 points per game, fifth in the conference, but 55.8 points per game. They are third in conference defensively, and so again, defense and getting the ball to their bigs would certainly be something that McDonell is hoping to accomplish here tonight. As we welcome in Mark Maloney, and Mark, 2 for 2 on the first couple games, and now we've got the title card matchup, and it should be a fun one here tonight.
Yeah, if it was anything like this JV game was, holy mackerel, that was a great game, and the kids did a nice job finishing that one off. So, and again, I think it was a close game down at Regis, right?
It was 68-61, but probably a little bit closer than that.
Yes. I heard that they were pretty hopeful about that. So we'll see what's going on with that guy. I got a guy in my ear here that's a McDonell grad, but a Regis Sense kid is actually Heather Bovey was.
Okay, sure.
This is his dad, Tom. So,
well, important, I think, that we get out right away as well, too, that it's a special night here. Again, hashtag Cam Strong for Cameron Mudrick.
Yes.
Again, young sophomore diagnosed with leukemia this summer, and a chance to support Cam, to support his parents, Nate and Courtney, and to come alongside. And this is something that both Regis and McDonell, I know, will get behind our Catholic school family, our community here in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, and a chance to really be a blessing tonight.
Yes, it will. And, hearts and prayers go out to Cam and his family there. He's putting up a good fight there, and hopefully hoping for the best.
Continuing to break down this matchup when we come back in 2 minutes here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. This is McDonell Boys Basketball on WOGO Sports. Back in 2 minutes.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
At Royal Credit Union, we believe in banking with purpose. That's why we're here for you and your community with people first service, local support, and all the accounts and loans you need to help reach your financial goals. As a not-for-profit cooperative, everything we do benefits the people and communities we serve, because Royal isn't just where you bank, it's where you belong. Experience the Royal Credit Union difference and learn more at rcu.org/royal support. Insured by NCUA. Loans subject to credit approval. Equal credit opportunity.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
McDonell Basketball on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Again, just looking back at the last time these two teams met, 68-61. McDonell fell on the road at Regis. Carson Galvez, as we've mentioned, had 24 points in that game. Brennan Lizelle Christensen with 17 points, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Cale Holm had 8 points, hit 2 threes. Mason Bussey had 7 rebounds. And Nathan Hazel with 3 assists and 6 rebounds. In that game, McDonell was 13 of 13 from the free throw line, Mark Maloney, and that's something, again, that you certainly hope that they can get to the line and make good on that, as they do have maybe a little bit of an advantage inside. Regis hitting 11 threes per game, shooting a ridiculous percentage, 49% from the field, 41% from 3. Regis is going to get their points, but McDonell hoping again to be able to snare every defensive rebound, get some offensive boards, and get to the line here tonight.
Yes, I think that's going to be the goal there tonight is, take advantage of our height and take advantage of our hops. And we got one and done on the offensive side for Regis, and putting the ball in the hoops on our offensive side.
It was a sharply played game last time. Again, 53% from the field for Regis. McDonell, 49%. Regis was 11 of 24 from 3, 46%. McDonell, though, not half bad at 4 for 11 from 3, 36%. As we mentioned, 13 of 13 from the free throw line. 4 turnovers for Regis is all. They do not turn the ball over much, just 8 times per game. McDonell only turned the ball over 9 times per game in that matchup against Regis. DJ Cooper hurt the Macks in that game down at Regis, had 21 21 points, hit 4 threes, had 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Blake Rissler had 19 points, hit 4 threes. Younger brother Bennett Rissler, a 6'3" freshman, had 18 points and was 2 of 5 from distance. McDonell coming off a nice win over Cadott, 66-47. As we mentioned, Regis had their 5-game win streak snapped, losing 63-56 at home to Fall Creek their last time out. We'll be back in 90 seconds with our interviews with both head coaches, starting with Coach Adam Schilling, starting with Coach Connor Miller, and then going to Coach Adam Schilling of the Macks. That's in 90 seconds here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. This is Macks Basketball.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Welcome back to Western Cloverbelt Conference basketball on WOGO Sports. Your McDonell Central Macks host the Regis Ramblers here with head coach Connor Miller of Regis. And Coach, McDonell played you pretty tough the first time around. Obviously, this game is sandwiched between 2 really important games against Fall Creek. And I'm sure it'd be easy to say, hey, we just got to get in here, get out with a win, and plan on that game against Fall Creek on the road. But this is a McDonell team that, if you let your guard down, could maybe steal one.
Yeah, this is probably the one I got circled on the calendar, knowing it was sandwiched between those 2 Fall Creek games. Kind of like a trap game here, especially for the one on Tuesday. You kind of get excited, and then you kind of take this for granted. I'm hoping that the loss on Tuesday stings a little bit, so our guys come out ready to play. McDonell's had a week to prep for us, so we obviously know what they're going to do. They're going to be ready to play. Adam does an unbelievable job of getting their guys ready on that team's night scout, so we know they're going to be very, very well prepared. And then their big boys are playing well for them, and we struggle against bigs. They hurt us the first game. Every bigs in conference really hurt us, and that's kind of when we struggle. So we know it's going to be a grind-out, rivalry-type game, great atmosphere, and we got to make sure we're ready to go from the tip.
Coach, obviously you're leading the conference in scoring, has prolific three-point shooters, but defensively, you're second on the conference in points allowed. What's been key as far as shutting other teams down, slowing them down?
Yeah, the big thing is obviously our press has been effective. Like I know going in tonight, it probably won't be very effective against these guys that handled it very well the first time. So it's going to be a half-court grind-out game. We know McDonell's going to try to slow the tempo down and make it a half-court game. So we got to be ready to defend, and we got to be ready to rebound and can't get beat on the second chance points tonight.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Looking forward to another great McDonell Regis game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach Connor Miller back with Coach Schilling after this on WOGO Sports.
24/7 in West Wisconsin wins the tip. Team Fiber busts out with full-speed signal strength. Satellite 5G distracts with clickbait offers, but misses the shot with slow response times and weak signals. Team Fiber gets the rebound by assisting customers with great service and experienced technicians. Satellite tries to keep up, but can't with weather interference and low speeds. Fiber sets up for the final shot. 3, 2, 1. Fiber internet beats 5G and satellite every time. Visit WWT.net today.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
On Hayden slides it out to Munson, looking for another three.
Boom. Held up for a moment. Krista comes in, fires a shot. Rebound, and win it! The Cards got the rebound shot, and it is 2-0 sky high.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Yep, it's cold. And as you're spending extra time indoors, you realize it's time for a change. No, not a tropical getaway. Something a little more practical, like that long overdue bathroom remodel from Western Plumbing and Heating. Treat yourself to a walk-in shower and add grab bars for extra safety. Or finally adding that extra bathroom in the basement. Call Western Plumbing and Heating for a free estimate and make the dream happen.
We serve again with Gala Company.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Welcome back to Max Basketball on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. McDonell and Regis, the rivalry renewed again here tonight. Coach, last time you played this Regis team, one of probably the sharper games of the season. You guys shot the ball well, turned it over, I think, only 11 times. They're a really tough and elite team in the state, and you guys played them tough down at their place.
Yeah, we did some good things that game. I think we started a little slow offensively. Then playing from behind against a team like that is pretty tough. So we're hoping we get off to a better start tonight, make our shots early, and then not have to play from behind as much.
Coach, obviously they're an elite team offensively, but one of the things that jumps out is they can press the ball well, but maybe struggle a little bit more against bigs. That's something that you can try to hopefully press to your advantage.
Yeah, we're kind of two different types of teams. They got a lot of really good guards, and we're a bigger team, so it's kind of a battle of tempo, defensive rebounding, and hopefully we can come out on top of those.
And finally, Coach, what have you seen the last 2-3 games from your team where you say, we like this, we can build on this?
I think Nathan Hazel's been playing really well. He's stepped up, playing with more confidence. When he's able to create off the dribble, it makes things a lot easier for everybody. So he's done that, and then our defense has been a little bit better, and the guys seem to be realizing that things are winding down, and we got to make a move now.
Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll talk to you afterward.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Head Coach Adam Schilling, this is McDonell Macks Basketball on WOGO Sports.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our community strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
McDonell basketball here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. It's time for our Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Mark Maloney, we've addressed it a little bit beforehand, but again, to reiterate, what does McDonell need to do to try to split the season series here with Regis?
Again, they got to come out under control, limit the turnovers, play some really good, tough defense against a really good, tough offense. Slow DJ Cooper down. He's their quarterback out there.
Yeah.
And, just play some really good defense. One and done. and we got to take control of the boards.
Your Toyson Ford keys to the game brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. McDonell 11-9 on the season at 5th place in the conference. Regis in 2nd place in conference at 15-4, but they just slipped to 2nd place. And again, they lost to Fall Creek on Tuesday. They have a date at Fall Creek next week. And so, again, McDonell would love to play spoiler a little bit here, make it a little bit harder road to climb for Regis to get back up to conference championship position. It should be a fun one here tonight. We're looking forward to it. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Mark Maloney with you. Don't forget to hit subscribe on that WOGO Sports YouTube channel. We appreciate it very much. Tell a friend. We're back in 2.5 minutes with tip-off on WOGO Sports. This is McDonell Macks Basketball.
Royal Credit Union is here to help you plan ahead with health savings accounts that make saving for healthcare simpler and more rewarding. Royal's HSA checking has no monthly fees and easy access with your HSA debit card. And with tiered rates, you can earn more as your balance grows. It's time to start saving for medical expenses tax-free with a Royal HSA. Learn more and open your account at rcu.org/savehsa. Insured by NCUA.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
Discover a fun and healthy lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee. See you at the Y.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Have you ever worried about what would happen if you or a loved one needed help and couldn't reach a phone? Help is just a push button away with 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom's medical alert systems. Installed by professionals, you're guaranteed to stay connected 24/7. New technologies follow seniors' activity and don't even require you to be wearing a device. You can be confident your family is safe with fast response times and a variety of sensors. Don't wait for an emergency to happen. Visit wwt.net/medical or call 231-2000.
It's game time here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Good to have you with us. Regis being introduced first. DJ Cooper, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 18.4 points per game. Number 20, Joseph Brommer, 6'3" senior, averaging 9.8 points per game. Blake Rissler, number 21, 6'4" senior, averaging 27.8 points per game. Bennett Rissler, 6'3" freshman, averaging 12.5 points per game. And Benjamin Baltz, a 6'3" junior, number 34, rounds out the starting lineup for Coach Connor Miller of the Regis Ramblers. On the other side, for your McDonell Macks, familiar starting lineup. Adam Schilling, the head coach of the McDonell Macks. Nathan Hazel, 9.9 points per game, the 6'3" junior guard. Number 23, senior guard, Cale Holm, 5'10" senior. 6'5" junior, Brendan Lizelle Christensen, number 34. Number 33, Carson Galvez, 6'5" senior forward. Brendan leading the team in scoring. Carson about a point per game behind. And Mason Bussey rounds out the starting 5 teams, leading rebounder at 7.6 per game. 6'6" senior center, number 44, 5.7 points per game. McDonell and Regis for the second time this season. We're on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream. Our video operator, video producer, and camera operator on site is Sam Aberley. Gavin Bovey, our audio producer, back at the WOGO studios in Halley. Regis in their black uniforms with the Kelly green trim on the tanks and the shorts, solid white numerals and lettering. With the green piping, McDonell resplendent in their home white uniforms with the royal blue numerals and lettering, gold piping, and the royal blue and white checkerboard pattern on the sides of the tanks and shorts. Opening tap won easily by Brendan Lizelle Christensen, and we are underway. McDonell moving left to right as we see it here at Stephen Deb Raceler Gymnasium. Good to have you with us here on WOGO Sports. Feed inside to Brendan Lizelle Christensen. Pump fakes, goes up strong, misses the shot, gets his own rebound out to Cale Holm. Holm for 3, splashing!
Nice to see him hitting them early.
McDonell takes an early lead, saying we can hit threes as well. Regis answer, Rissler rising and firing along the left baseline, no. Cale Holm, his 39th three-pointer of the season. Good crowd on hand, as there always is, between Regis and McDonell. Nathan Hazel lost it along the right block, scrabbling for it, takes a hard seat, trying to rip it loose, tie up, and possession will go to the Ramblers. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. DJ Cooper, as you mentioned, the quarterback of this Regis team, just a sophomore. Gives it to Blake Rissler. Rissler to Cooper, right wing. Rissler fakes the 3. Back to Cooper again. Multiple prolific three-point shooters. Rissler's one of them. Rises and fires to tie the game at 3. Blake Rissler averaging almost 28 per game. He's hit 75 threes coming into that game on Tuesday.
McDonell was playing a 2-3 zone there, pretty much challenging them to shoot the 3.
Brendan Lizelle Christensen tripped up on the way to the hoop. No call, incidental contact, and he goes hard to the floor, and the turnover to the Ramblers.
Yeah, looks like he almost stubbed his toe there, just kind of drug it, tripped him up.
DJ Cooper back to Blake Rissler. Feeds it on the right side. It works to DJ Cooper. Bullet pass into the left corner. Scrabble for the basketball down there, back out to Cooper. Cooper, the sophomore, penetrating in the lane. He's got a beautiful runner, and that one rolls down. Regis has their first lead, 5-3. Cooper averaging 18.4 points per game, second on the team. Carson Galvez to Cale Holm, right wing. Nathan Hazel works into the left corner. Carson Galvez. Galvez had 24 the first time these two teams met. Cale Holm for his second 3 of the night.
Yeah.
He got it!
That was a tough shot. He's got such a quick release, but he was almost falling away from the basket.
McDonell says, give me the lead right back. Open look at a 3 for Regis. 8-6. Bramer, Joseph Bramer, his 32nd three-pointer of the season. And again, those stats might be a little off because we don't have them from the Fall Creek game on Tuesday. But Regis takes the lead back, 8-6. Carson Galvez, kick to Brennan Lizelle Christensen, thought about popping a long jumper. Now he'll take one too long. Offensive rebound, Mason Bussey to Cale Holm. Holm drops it down with the bounce to Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Brennan, opposite side pass, Mason Bussey. Bussey goes up strong, comes up short.
Good shot there. Mason thought he was a little closer than he was and came up with just short armed it.
8-6 Regis. Kick into the left corner. 3 on the way. That one is good. That was Bennett Rissler.
Yep.
His first 3. Regis has 3 triples already. They lead by 5. Carson Galvez to the right block, kick to the right corner. Cale Holm for his third 3. That one won't rattle down. Bramer goes high for the rebound. Push ahead to Rissler. He lost it. Mason Bussey grabs the loose ball from the floor. Long lead feed ahead, stolen by DJ Cooper. Cooper down the right side of the lane with a head of steam, high off the glass and scores. 13-6 Regis.
They're taking advantage of their turnovers and transition there. Scoring points off of the turnovers.
Carson Galvez pops from the free throw line. That one won't rattle down. Bramer goes high for the rebound. A whistle and a foul, our first of the game with 14:03 remaining. That looks to be going against Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Wersgala Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros at Wersgala Plumbing and Heating. That's Wersgala Plumbing and Heating. Blake Rissler at the foul line, having trouble, kicks into the right corner. That's Bramer. Up top, DJ Cooper. He's all alone for 3. That one is good. Regis, a 10-point lead, 16-6.
30-second timeout.
30-second break. We're back in half a minute on WOGO Sports.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Van Hayden slides it out to Munson, looking for another 3.
Boom. Held up for a moment. Krista comes in, fires a shot. Oh! And win it! The Cards got the rebound shot, and it is 2-0 Shy High.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Welcome back to Max Basketball on WOGO Sports. Live video stream on YouTube and Facebook. Hit subscribe and that notification bell on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel so you never miss any of our Chi High or McDonell broadcasts. 16-6, Regis on fire from beyond the arc. McDonell down 10, similar to the first time these two teams met. The Macks got down in a big hole early. Cale Holm trying to change that with his third 3. No, long rebound out to DJ Cooper. Cooper stumbles at midcourt, drops it back, gets it back, takes it across the timeline. Cooper on the left wing. New entrant into the game is Tyler Gehling, the 6'1" senior. And Blake Rissler out there playing sick. Rissler between the wheels against Nathan Hazel. Bramer in the right corner. Has a screen, pulls it up at the right elbow. Jumper rattles in and out. Mason Bussey grabs the rebound with 2 hands.
He's a big guy in that middle. He's fun to watch.
Right corner, Nathan Hazel for 3. That one comes up well short. Rebound cleared by Bramer. DJ Cooper down the left side of the lane. Right-handed runner, and no. Rebound kicked out to Brennan Lizelle Christensen from Mason Bussey. Brennan, opposite corner, in front of the Regis bench. Carson Galvez now from Cale Holm. Nathan Hazel right wing. Hazel goes behind his back trying to split defenders out to Brennan Lizelle Christensen in the right corner. Passes up the jumper that time. Cale Holm up top. Fast-paced first half. Nathan Hazel, beautiful dump pass down low. Mason Bussey cleans it up for 2. The dime dropped by Nathan Hazel. Well done.
Yep, great pass, great penetration, and Mason's going to be there.
Getting his man up in the air is Rissler. Rissler gets it back on the give and go. Tied up in the lane, falling away, throws up a tough shot. No. Rebound to Cale Holm. Rissler looking for contact, didn't get a call that time. Big screen up top by Mason Bussey, knocked Rissler to the ground. Hazel at the right elbow. Ball fake, Nathan Hazel, the junior, pulls it back beyond the arc right wing. Finds Cale Holm. Holm had it knocked away from him by DJ Cooper. It'll stay with McDonell. Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. That's StelterIncorporated.com. Brennan Zell Christensen heaves it into the backcourt. Carson Galvez, his team down 8 with just over 11 and a half minutes to play here in the first half.
Dessian Matthews in, giving Mason a break.
The senior, tough pass along the baseline, too far for Carson Galvez to handle. McDonell just turned the ball over 9 times their first matchup against Regis. A few careless passes so far.
Got him down for 4 so far.
New entrant in the game for Regis is Andrew Riccardi, 6'4" sophomore. Gailing works right side for Bennett Rissler. Rissler again just a freshman, but 6'3" and third on the team at 12.5 points per game. Ball gets away from Regis underneath, but last touch by McDonell. With 11:08 to play, Brennan Lazelle Christensen will get a breather. Luke Anderson, who had a couple blocks in that last game against Cadet, with half a dozen rebounds into the game for McDonell. Hardy up top rotates to DJ Cooper, gives him a screen. Cooper left-handed dribble, thought about popping for 3. Gailing left wing. Riccardi works right side. Bramer for another 3. That one rattles in and out. Fight for the rebound. Anderson snatches it. Anderson to Nathan Hazel. Hazel up top. Coming out on him is Tyler Gailing. Carson Galvez to Luke Anderson. Looking to the post. Hazel trying to post up. Luke at the right elbow. Hazel in the right corner. The defense by Regis on this possession. McDonell trying to break it down on the dribble. Carson Galvez draws some contact, and he will go to the line with 10:27 to play. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders, White City Glass. First free throw is good for Carson Galvez. Cuts the deficit to 7. First point of the night for Carson, McDonell's second leading scorer. .10:27 to play. Second free throw missed short. Bennett Rissler. Up top, DJ Cooper. Working into the right wing. Drive, Rissler off the glass, no, but a foul with 10:13 to play. 16-9, Regis leads by 7. Going to the line, Bennett Rissler, the freshman. First free throw's good, makes it 17-9. Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating, offering a wide variety of services from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros at Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating. Bennett Rissler gets a pair of free throws. He has 5, and it's 18-9. Regis doubling up on McDonell again. Luke Anderson in the paint, pulls up from 15 feet, and it's good. 18-11. Anderson getting into the scoring column.
Yep.
Isaac Crawford out there, the 5'10" junior guard. He's tasked with guarding DJ Cooper. Cooper left wing. Just like his older sister Ella May, he's got a ton of quickness.
Yes.
Gailing picks up his dribble, looking for help, trying to get it to Blake Rissler. He does. Rissler pops for 3, left wing. That comes off the side of the iron. No, scramble for the rebound in the left corner.
Can't quite see behind the student section what happened or who's got it, or looks like
Wait
it's
for the indication from the
Regis.
officials. So Regis basketball steal with 9:26 to play. Inbound and right in front of that McDonell student section. Rissler coming high to grab it near midcourt. Almost halfway through the first half. 7-point lead. DJ Cooper lost on the way to the hoop. Brennan Lazelle Christensen has it on the run. Brennan drops it off to Dessian Matthews, left block. Matthews chased back outside the arc. McDonell will reset with 9:09 to play. Isaac Crawford guarded by Cooper. Number 1 against number 1. Crawford picks up his dribble, scoots it over to Dessian Matthews, and actually hit the ref who was standing out of bounds. That's another turnover for McDonell. Look for the Maury Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. That's Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. 7-point lead for the visitors. Regis with possession. Trying to keep pace in the Western Cloverbelt Conference. Kick in the left corner, Bramer. Runner off the glass, too strong. Good offensive rebound by Riccardi. He whips it up top to Blake Rissler. Rissler at the left elbow. Bramer pops for three, right wing, rattles it home. 21-11, largest lead of the night for either side. Joseph Bramer, his second three.
5 for the team.
McDonald's hit a couple, courtesy of Cale Holm, but Regis hits 11 per game. They're showing it so far. Isaac Crawford walked along the baseline, hit that end line. And another turnover by the Macks as Carson Galvez will come in. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. That's QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Ramblers trying to extend the lead with a deep three from DJ Cooper. Back rim, no. Long rebound tipped. Anderson finds Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Showed off the hops on that rebound. Brennan Lizelle Christensen and the foul line, spinning up with the right hand. Won't drop, but a foul. Brennan Lizelle Christensen will go to the line looking for his first points here tonight.
Yeah, good attack. You got to attack the basket.
When you need a boundary surveyed on residential or commercial property, think Heath Loken and Associates LLC Professional Land Surveying. Get it done right. Call owner Jason Heath and Heath Loken, 715-720-4000. That's 720-4000. First free throw rims out for Brennan Lizelle Christensen as Mason Bussey comes in for Luke Anderson. And Heath Loken and Associates LLC Professional Land Surveying. 7:56 to go here in the first half. McDonell down 10 to Eau Claire Regis. The left-handed free throw from Brennan Lizelle Christensen is perfect on the second attempt. He's in the scoring column with one. McDonell's leading scorer just under 13 points per game. Palindrome on the scoreboard, 21-12 Regis. Blake Chrysler, guarded by Nathan Hazel, finds DJ Cooper. Cooper puts on the floor with the left hand. Beautiful head fake, gets loose along the baseline. Kick out to Bramer. Back to Cooper. Head fake, repositions for three. Right side. Oh my goodness. 24-12. A nice move by DJ Cooper. He has 10.
Don't want to leave your feet against him.
Right side, Cale Holm driving baseline. Kick out to Carson Galvez. Galvez drives in, takes contact on the way to the hoop, and he is fouled with 7:18 to play. McDonell down 12, their largest deficit of the night, as Carson Galvez will go to the line shooting two. And as we always say, it's good to score with the clock stopped when you're trailing.
Use some free throws here, though.
McDonell, not quite their 13 for 13 performance from the free throw line, but that'll help as Carson Galvez hits the first free throw. Galvez has two. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They have a team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers to get you back in the game in Altoona and Chippewa Falls with a new clinic and surgery center in Rice Lake. That's Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Perfect 2-for-2 trip to the foul line for Carson Galvez. 10-point lead for Regis. Now trying to get this one back to single digits with 7 minutes to go before halftime. Gailing right wing. Kramer works to Rissler. Gailing puts it on the floor with the left hand. Runner from 10 feet. No, Mason Bussey bats the rebound to himself, then knocks it out of bounds. Couldn't quite hold on to it.
He was kind of sandwiched right in between two Regis defenders there. Couldn't quite get his paw up there to grab that rebound.
Noah Labor, the 6-foot junior, will inbound for Regis. Finds Rissler. Rissler at the left block. Tough shot. Rims out. Cale Holm. Nathan Hazel, left wing, just inside the corner arc. Drops it down for Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Stripped away from behind. Knocked out of bounds. I believe last touch by Regis.
Yeah,
yes.
I would believe
6:37 to play here in the first half. If you have hail damage from last May, you have 1 year to file your claim. Get your exterior checked before May 15th. Don't settle for the door knockers. Go with your experienced local contractor, Aerial Management and Construction. That's Aerial Management and Construction. A little bit of a stoppage here as Blake Chrysler get a breather for Regis.
Make sure they got the call right. Oh, they're going to
They're
switch
changing it. So it is Regis basketball.
Oh, yeah.
3 officials out there, and one of them must have had a better view than we did up here. DJ Cooper across the timeline.
That ball came all the way across the floor, so it was hard to figure out who touched it last.
Sailing into the left corner. Quick trigger on a 3 for Regis. That one rims out for Noah Labor. Carson Galvez now to push. Galvez knocks DJ Cooper flying, an offensive foul. Excuse me, that was Labor.
Yeah.
24-14 our score. 3rd team foul on McDonell. 4 whistles against the Ramblers. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. McDonell trying to claw back. Regis hoping to extend the lead. Feed into the left corner. Bennett Rissler, the freshman. Pushes a pass out. Working the right corner now with 6:02 to play. Hailing left wing. Brennan Lizelle Christensen out there on DJ Cooper. Cooper right side for Bramer. Bramer for 3. He's got another one. 27-14. Joseph Bramer, his 3rd triple of the first half.
17 threes for Regis.
21 of their 27. Brennan Lizelle Christensen up top. McDonell down 13. Seems like we keep saying largest deficit of the night, but it's growing bit by bit. Cale Holmes slides it down to Mason Bussey. Bussey in the paint, goes up with the left hand and scores. A big finish for the big man, 27-16. Mason Bussey, his 2nd field goal tonight. DJ Cooper into the right corner. Gehling has a high on the right. Bennett Rissler on the left wing, outside the arc. Gehling swings into the right corner. Jabbing, probing, working along the baseline. That's Labor. Tough reverse is good. 29-16. Noah Labor, the 6-foot junior, his first basket.
Good move.
Regis can score. No question about that. Averaging 77 points per game. That is tops in the conference by a significant margin. Nathan Hazel, a much-needed 3. No, won't go down from the left corner. Bennett Rissler, tipped pass, finds DJ Cooper. Cooper right wing, stop and go, driving baseline, works it up top. Left corner 3, Bramer again, that one rims out. Mason Bussey snaps the rebound down, almost got tied up and then stolen away by Gehling. Left corner feed for Regis, that's Labor, tough shot over the top of Mason Bussey, he's fouled.
Mason got kind of scrappy down there too. They were kind of hanging on his arms for quite a while. And they
thought maybe there'd be a tie-up call, but instead stripped away with 4:19 to play. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or any office insured by NCUA. No on the first free throw for Noah Labor. 4:19 on the clock, first half. 13-point lead for Eau Claire Regis. Ben Baltz, 6'3" junior, comes back into the game. Labor, the 2nd free throw. That one also short. Box out up top on the shooter for Carson Galvez, and he grabs the rebound. Brennan Lizelle Christensen weaving into the lane. Luke Anderson has it on the left side as he came back into the game. Nathan Hazel drops down for Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Brennan kicking to the right corner. 3 on the way for Cale Holm. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound in a crowd. Luke Anderson fights out a pass, tipped into the arms of Bennett Rissler. The freshman far side against Carson Galvez, the senior. Backs out beyond the arc. Let's fly for 3. Side of the iron, no. High for the rebound, Nathan Hazel. Hazel to Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Brennan spins to the right block. Luke Anderson for 3. Front rim, no. Bennett Rissler ended up on the floor at midcourt. Now back on his feet. DJ Cooper. Floater along the baseline is pure. 31-16 Regis. Timeout on the floor with 3:27 to play.
30-second.
We're back in half a minute, back in 30 seconds on WOGO Sports. This is McDonell Macks basketball.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to where'sgala.com.
To serve again, Where's Gala Company?
McDonell basketball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson and Mark Maloney with you here at Steve and Deb Raceler Gymnasium inside McDonell Central High School in Chippewa Falls. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local sports. Northwestern Bank. 31-16. McDonell trying to claw closer here at the end of the first half as Regis has hit 7 threes.
Yeah.
Brennan Lizelle Christensen, left block, knocked away, and Bramer with the steal. Good double team by the Ramblers. Rissler to DJ Cooper, wide open for a deep three. Mercifully, he missed one.
Yes.
He has hardly touched anything but the bottom of the net so far tonight. Carson Galvez.
In the half here on some positivity.
Nathan Hazel into a double team to Carson, straight on for
There
three,
we go.
straight in. There it is for McDonell.
That's what we needed.
Carson Galvez, I believe that's his first field goal.
Yes, it is.
He now has 6 points, 31-19. Still time for McDonell to get this down to single digits. Then you regroup. Just inside the left elbow, DJ Cooper. Blake Rissler back out there. Again playing sick tonight. Bramer, beautiful bounce pass down low to Bennett Rissler. Out to Blake Rissler in the left corner. Bramer up top. Swings to DJ Cooper. Blake Rissler, deep three, straight on, front rim, no. Going high for the rebound, snapping it down. It's Luke Anderson. Brendan Lizelle Christensen walked with the basketball as he went into his move. 2:06 remaining here in the first half.
Cut this down to single digit here with 2 minutes, 6 seconds left here. Play some good D now. Dawson Moulton's into the game.
First time McDonell senior. Our senior night was just the other night. Kicking to the far corner. Bramer now up top, attacking into the lane. DJ Cooper right wing. Cooper driving baseline and looked like he stepped on the end line, and yes, he did. 1:47 to play. It was kind of interesting before the game, in I believe it was the C-team game, one of the officials saw DJ Cooper kind of flipping the ball up to himself in the stands and said, could you please not do that, because if you lose it, it'll end up on the court. And I was just thinking to myself, of all the ball handlers out here, that's the one who is not going to lose the ball. As Dessian Matthews, a good strong post move inside, and Dessian, strong two to pull McDonell within 10. Minute 20 left. Blake Rissler pounds his way into the paint and drops it 5-hole incidentally through Benjamin Baltz's legs.
There you go. Put a little push on here. Minute 16.
10-point deficit for the Macks. Minute 12 to play. Carson Galvez gets the instructions from Coach Adam Schilling. Now working off a screen from Cale Holm. Hits the brakes back up top to Cale. Guarded by Rissler. Fires a bullet past Dessian Matthews. Matthews driving along the baseline, pulls it back out beyond the arc in front of the Regis bench. Loops it over to Cale Holm with 52 seconds to play. 31-21. Drop down to the right block extended. That's Carson Galvez. Galvez backing his man down. Pulls it out of a double team. Wheels up with the right hand and a beautiful finish. Carson Galvez. And McDonell down single digits now. 31-23.
Carson knew he had a little bit of a mismatch there with DJ Cooper on him.
Cooper up top against Nathan Hazel with half a minute to go. Does Regis play for one? Hazel given about 5-6 feet of space to DJ Cooper in front of the scorer's table. 17 seconds left. Cooper goes into his move, and he's bumped and fouled by Nathan Hazel. McDonell had a couple still to give. I think that's just the first on Nathan. Look for the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. 9 seconds to play. Cooper up top. Dawson Moulton poked it loose. It's loose on the floor. Hazel has it. Bessie Matthews. 4 seconds to go. Carson Galvez. Galvez to Cale Holm. Holm to beat the buzzer. Goes off the back bracket. Good flurry by McDonell.
We'll take that.
Down by just 8 at the half. 31-23. We'll step out and be back in 3 minutes here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Could be a good one, a fight to the finish. We're looking forward to it. Thanks for being with us on WOGO Sports. We're back in 3 minutes.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Maurer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our community strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
At Royal Credit Union, we believe in banking with purpose. That's why we're here for you and your community with people-first service, local support, and all the accounts and loans you need to help reach your financial goals. As a not-for-profit cooperative, everything we do benefits the people and communities we serve, because Royal isn't just where you bank, it's where you belong. Experience the Royal Credit Union difference and learn more at rcu.org/royal support. Insured by NCUA. Loans subject to credit approval. Equal credit opportunity.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
McDonell Macks basketball at the half here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Mark Maloney with you, and hearing PA announcer Kurt Galvez again talking about Cam Strong, hashtag Cam Strong for Cameron Mudrick and his family. Cameron was diagnosed with leukemia this summer, and again, just a sophomore. Would love to see him back on the court where he belongs, and so half of the 50-50 pot tonight, free will donations, gift cards, fundraising from the shirt sales, bracelets, etc. will be going to the Mudrick family to relieve some of that financial stress. And again, just want to make sure we reiterate that there's causes much bigger than basketball here tonight.
Yes, there is. You know, and, Cam is well known here, and they're going to be passing out donation boxes here too. So again, the Regis community, McDonell community, they're going to come together on this one.
Absolutely. And again, there's a rivalry on the court, but a friendship, a family all throughout in Regis and McDonell. Looking ahead on our WOGO Sports calendar, speaking of Regis and McDonell, Ram Hockey going to be playing Chi High Hockey on Tuesday evening, and we'll have that first-round playoff game, regional semifinal. Greg Stewart and Connie Feedy with the call at 6:40 p.m. Simultaneously, we will also have McDonell boys basketball, technology permitting, live on the video stream on WOGO Sports on YouTube at Elk Mound. That'll be a big one for the Macks boys. As we look at the scoring in the first half, 5 players scored for Eau Claire Regis and 6 for McDonell. Regis was led by DJ Cooper, hit a couple threes. 2 of Regis's 7 first-half threes. He had 12 points. Joseph Bramer with 9 points, all from beyond the arc. 5 for Bennett Rissler, 3 for Blake Rissler, and 2 for Noah Labor. On the other side for McDonell, they were led by Carson Galvez with 8 points. Now, it took a bit for Carson to get his first field goal, but had 3 free throws, then hit a 3, then a 2 at the end of the half to help pull McDonell within this 31-23 deficit. So 8 points for Carson Galvez in the first half, 6 for Cale Holm, 4 for Mason Bussey, 2 apiece for Luke Anderson, 2 for Desian Matthews, and 1 for Brendan Lizelle Christensen. And when it comes to the second half, and maybe a reiteration of our Toyson Ford keys to the game, you think McDonell got to take care of the basketball. Again, weather the storm a little bit here against a hot shooting Regis team. But you want to limit Regis to 1 shot. They've been doing a decent job of that. But also you can't be wasting possessions with unnecessary turnovers. And so they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit too. When they settle down, take care of the basketball, they can score on this team, and that's for sure.
Yeah, they did a nice job ending that half. Pulling it within single digits, and that was great. Being down by 8, that's a very respectable halftime score that we can easily make that up. And yeah, you're right. I mean, I had them down for 9 turnovers in that first half, and
that's
was
what
just
they had
costly.
the entire last game
and
against Regis.
It was costly, and Regis made them pay for those too. So I had Regis down for 4 turnovers, and it shows there. But again, the hot shooting of Regis, not much you can do about that.
Well, let's take a listen to a preview of our 24/7 and FiberFast plays of the game, brought to you by 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom. First half highlights sounded like this on WOGO Sports. Galvez had 24 the first time these two teams met. Cale Holm for his second 3 of the night.
Yeah.
He got it!
That was a tough shot. He's got such a quick release, but he was almost falling away from the basket.
Behind his back, trying to split defenders out to Brendan Lizelle Christensen in the right corner. Passes up the jumper that time. Cale Holm up top. Fast-paced first half. Nathan Hazel, beautiful dump pass down low. Mason Bussey cleans it up for 2. The dime dropped by Nathan Hazel. Well done. Top, McDonell down 13. Seems like we keep saying largest deficit of the night, but it's growing bit by bit. Cale Holm slides it down to Mason Bussey. Bussey in the paint, goes up with the left hand, it scores. A big finish for the big man, 27-16. Nathan Hazel into a double team to Carson, straight on for 3, straight in. There it is for McDonell.
That's what we needed.
Carson Galvez, I believe that's his first field goal.
Yes.
21. Drop down to the right block extended. That's Carson Galvez. Galvez backing his man down, pulls it out of a double team, wheels up with the right hand, and a beautiful finish. Carson Galvez, and McDonell down single digits now, 31-23. That's our halftime score. McDonell down 8. Your FiberFast plays of the half brought to you by 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom. We'll be back in 30 seconds with Mark Maloney's military shoutouts. This is McDonell basketball on WOGO Sports. Back in half a minute.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Halftime here, McDonell down 31-23 before the second half begins. It's time for our halftime tradition. Mark Maloney's military shoutouts, as always. Take it away, Mark.
Thanks, Caleb, and we'll start down here at the bottom here to make sure we get some of these guys that we missed. Stephen Petronovich is a Marine Corps veteran that's currently in the Coast Guard at Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Stephen Maloney, my nephew, is out of Colorado Army Reserves, is currently deployed overseas. And Jonathan Larson is a 2020 McDonell grad, is in the Army down at Texas. Evan Eckes is in the Navy ROTC out at Purdue. Paul Tetro is a 2025 graduate from McDonell in the Army. Mason Gadel, a 2022 Chi-High grad in the Merchant Marines. Matt Pulver out at Offutt Air Force Base, Nebraska. Ellie Eckes is a McDonell grad as a second lieutenant in the Army Signal Corps. Noah Stewart is a Chi-High grad stationed at Joint Base Bowling in Washington, D.C. Wayne Trimble just recently retiring. I think his official date he said was February, but he's retired early. With he's got like 26 years in with the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Thank you, Wayne, for everything you've done. John Hayton from Colfax is in the Army Guard. Artis Spooner is also deployed overseas. Carter Billen, working security forces at the Navy Brig in San Diego. Kristen Levesser is in the Air Force National Guard out of Minneapolis. Sarah Passon-Bovey is in the Minnesota Air Force National Guard, also over in Minneapolis there. Greg Hovland, a Colfax grad, is at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona. Kyle and Nicole Leadholm over at Yokota Air Force Base, Japan. Jory Kabishik is at Eielson Air Force Base, Fairbanks, Alaska. And Alex Maloney, our son, is down at Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana. And again, a huge thank you to all of our military for everything they've done for this great country. And they continue to provide us with the security that we have to do things that we get to do. So, and again, still looking for some new people to add to this list. So anybody out there, please give us a shout and we'll get them on the list.
Especially as we get toward tournament time and higher profile games, would love to be able to honor even more of our incredible servicemen and women. We'll discover a future of excellence that is rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonell is now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Visit McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org today. We're back to the action. McDonell moving right to left here in the second half. On WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Always good to have you with us here on WOGO. Carson Galvez led the way with 8 points from McDonell in the first half. Original starting five: Galvez, Bussey, Brennan Lizelle Christensen, Cale Holm, and Nathan Hazel. Holm has been a little quiet offensively since hitting those first 2 threes. Tries to rattle in a tough fadeaway baseline jumper. No good. Blake Rissler on the run, right wing. Ducks inside 2 defenders and scores.
It's a good move.
33-23. Blake Rissler now has 5. Same as freshman Bennett Rissler. Blake Rissler averaging almost 28 points per game, tops in the conference. Carson Galvez knocked away and stolen along the baseline. Regis ahead to Rissler. Rissler is taken down hard, incidentally, by Nathan Hazel. Kind of got tangled up there.
Whether it was flagrant or not. It looked like Nathan almost kind of lost his footing and momentum.
Stumbled into him.
Yeah.
The officials conferencing. And what are we going to get here?
I think they're going to get a flagrant. So he'll get the 2 free throws. And then the ball, I believe.
So the first free throw is good. And the second as well to make it 35-23. So Blake Rissler now at 7 points. Left side, Blake Rissler. His team leading them now by 12, 35-23. A 4-0 run to start the second half for the Ramblers. Looking for more. Rissler for a 3. He splashed it from the left corner. 38-23.
Basically a 5-point play there.
Rissler, all 7 of Regis's first second half points. An offensive foul on a moving screen call up top, and Rissler drew that. Mason Bussey, I believe, his second, team second. 38-23, largest lead of the night for the Ramblers. DJ Cooper, who had 12 points, a game high in the first half. Bennett Rissler pulls up from 8 feet, blocked on the way up. Either Holm or Bussey or both got a piece of that one. Cale Holm calling for the ball. Brendan Lizelle Christensen went down hard, slipped, blocking foul calling on Blake Rissler. That's the first on Regis here in the second half.
Yeah.
There's 16-13 to play. McDonell will inbound. Cale Holm to throw it in. Into that left corner, shaded a bit by the McDonell student section. In a triple team, losing the ball, Brendan Lizelle Christensen. Bramer to DJ Cooper. Cooper being pursued down the right side of the lane. Somehow got the English and rolled it in with the right hand. A flip to the cup from DJ Cooper. He has 14. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Back in 1 minute. This is Max Basketball.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Van Hayden slides it out to Munson, looking for another three.
Boom. Held up for a moment. Krista comes in, fires a shot. Rebound, and it went in! The Cards got the rebound shot, and it is 2-0 Shy High.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Eau Claire Regis a 9-0 lead to start the second half, and they lead McDonell 40-23, up 17. McDonell Studi trying to get things riled up here. Nathan Hazel, beautiful bounce pass. Brendan Lizelle Christensen high off the glass. He's hammered and will go to the line as he ends up on his seat, spinning away from that foul. Team foul is now even at 2 apiece. Broken record, but McDonell score when the clock is stopped. Trying to get a handle on this one again.
Yeah, that was a great pass there from Nathan to a cutting Brenner.
First free throw good for Brendan Lizelle Christensen, 40-24. Quiet game so far for McDonell's leading scorer. He has just 2 points, averages 12.6 per game. Second free throw, a pair of nice free throws for Brendan Lizelle Christensen. Give him 3 points. McDonell down 15, 40-25, trying to chip away at this. DJ Cooper to Blake Rissler, right wing. Bennett Rissler, excuse me. Now up top to Blake Rissler, just outside the right block. Bramer had 3 threes in the first half, dumps off for DJ Cooper. Back to Blake Rissler. Rissler at the foul line, cutting down the left side of the lane. Kick out Bennett Rissler. Rissler for his second three. No. Rebound to Mason Bussey, looking for a quick outlet. Nathan Hazel left wing. Hazel into a triple team. He's held up. DJ Cooper, I think, will get caught with his hand in the cookie jar there for a foul.
Yes, that was a good attack there.
Third team foul on Regis, and number 40, David Riccardi, will come to the game. Andrew Riccardi, excuse me. David was the older brother. Brendan Lizelle Christensen to inbound with 15-11 to play. Brendan floats it up top. Cale Holm has it near midcourt. Right side, Nathan Hazel. Hazel to Lizelle Christensen. Brennan, the junior, swings to the left side. Ball knocked out of bounds. Cale Holm lost it in that corner. Pressure by DJ Cooper. Another turnover for McDonell. 40-25 Regis. Just 3 minutes and change here into the second half. A lot of game left to go. Cooper at the foul line. Kick to the left corner. Bramer for his 4-3 of the night. That one back bracket. No. High rebound. Brendan Lizelle Christensen pulls it down to Nathan Hazel. Hazel now on the run. Hazel weaving underneath the hoop. Kick out to Cale Holm. Carson Galvez up top. Jab steps. Gets by Riccardi. Spinning down into the lane. Carson working up with the right hand. Pressures up a shot and draws a foul. WOGO Halle, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. Your home for Chi High and McDonell Athletics. Bringing you McDonell Macks coverage here tonight. Have the Lady Macks on Valentine's Day. 5:40 p.m. start, a little bit earlier than usual. against the Cameron Comets, rematch of last year's sectional semifinal, as Carson Galvez hits that first free throw. He has 9 points. Tomorrow night, Chi-Hi basketball. Mark Halverson on the call with Dave Check. Second free throw good for Carson Galvez. He's been getting me the line more of late. Now he has 10 points. Bennett Rissler, the freshman, into the lane. Runner, no. Rebound, Mason Bussey. Quick outlet. Cale Holm, bullet pass, down low.
Beautiful.
Christensen, count it, and a foul, and one. Bussey to Holm to Brennan.
Great pass.
Goodness gracious. Bussey with a great outlet and threading the needle, the QB. Cale Holm, and would have been kind of nice to have Brendan Lizelle Christensen actually playing tight end for you.
Yeah, we tried.
So Brendan Lizelle Christensen, his first field goal. He has a chance to pull McDonell back within 10 if he can complete the old-fashioned three-point play here. The lefty free throw is good, 40-30.
Could be the spark we needed.
6 points for Brendan Lizelle Christensen, 5 in the second half for the McDonell Jr. 40-30, they trail by 10, not even 4 minutes into the second half. DJ Cooper, runner from the right elbow. No, he goes down hard, doesn't get a call. Mason Bussey gobbles up another rebound. Carson Galvez. Galvez down the middle of the lane, kick out. Cale Holm, right corner, pocket three, front rim, no. Mason Bussey fighting for the rebound. Brendan Lizelle Christensen, kick out right corner again. Nathan Hazel now just outside the lane, backing down his man. Spins up with the right hand off the glass, It won't go down.
That was
a flurry of moves.
Yes. Good passing there. Great shot. Just didn't go in.
DJ Cooper up top to Blake Rissler against Brendan Lizelle Christensen. Gets by him in the lane. Ducks between a couple defenders. Comes up short. Doesn't get bailed out with the foul. Carson Galvez. Brendan Lizelle Christensen from Mason Bussey. Brennan attacking in the paint. Held up and jump ball. Possession going to Regis with 13:26 to play. Sub will come in, Bennett Rissler. And taking a seat for Regis will be Benjamin Baltz. 6'3" for 6'3". Freshman subbing in for a junior. 13:20 left to play as Cooper crosses the timeline. Crosses over on his defender. Flip to the right side, that's Galen. Drops off for Blake Rissler. Rissler heating up in the second half, looking for a three. He splashed another one, 43-33, elevating and knocking it down. Blake Rissler. He has come alive in the second half. You can see why he scores almost 28 a game. Nathan Hazel ducking away from Bennett Rissler, out to Carson Galvez. Couple jab steps, Carson, and the foul line held up, and a whistle and a foul, I think away from the ball. Foul's mounting a little bit here against Regis with 12:48 left. Anderson in for Bussey, who's breathing hard, playing hard. Luke Anderson, you're going to get that same level of effort. Cale Holm inbounds to Nathan Hazel, right corner. Hazel with 12:45 to play, his team down 13. The junior up top, Carson Galvez. Luke Anderson. Anderson fires it down to Nathan Hazel. Hazel double teamed, lost the ball, out of bounds. Going to Regis.
Went off of Carson's foot.
White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. 43-30, Regis up 13. DJ Cooper to Bennett Rissler in the left corner. Rissler to Gailing right wing. Couple dribbles with the left hand. Back for DJ Cooper. Sophomore crosses over on his defender a couple times. DJ Cooper loops it out up top, and Gailing a nice athletic play with a save to prevent an over and back, but a loose ball taken away by McDonell. Brendan Lizelle Christensen, hard traffic in the lane, got some nice English and rolled it down between two, maybe three defenders. 43-32, McDonell down 11. Brendan Lizelle Christensen, his second field goal of the game. DJ Cooper matched up against Nathan Hazel. Luke Anderson shading over. Cooper tripped up by Hazel. And I don't know if they banged knees.
Yeah, they both kind of got up gimping a little bit.
11:44 left. Regis with the basketball. Up 43-32. Into the backcourt to Blake Rissler. Rissler across the timeline with a pass to Bennett Rissler. The freshman to the senior. Blake Rissler driving baseline, runs into a double team, kicks it out. Bennett Rissler. Rissler, baseline runner, rattles it in. 45-32. Bennett Rissler now has 7 points. That was his first basket of the second half. Brennan Lizelle, Christensen, McDonald Jr. Max down 13 again. A lot of time left, but I'll try to chip away maybe a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Anderson on the right elbow, goes in hard, muscling it up against his defender, drawing the foul. Luke Anderson just able to get his man Tyler Gailing on his hip a little bit, and Anderson, shouldering his way to the hoop, will go to the line shooting a pair of free throws. Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality, and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. I cut you off there.
No, I was just going to say the good thing about that was the 7th team foul, so we'll be at the
free
line
throws are the
here.
rest of the way for McDonell as Anderson hits the first. Second attempt off the front rim, but an offensive rebound by Anderson. Aaron right back out to him. Carson Galvez in transition for three, splashed it. McDonell back down single digits. Carson Galvez, his second triple tonight. He has 13. DJ Cooper along the right baseline. Tough pass. Back out to Gailing, who gives it back to Cooper. The sophomore doubled. Anderson and Holm coming out on him. DJ Cooper had it knocked away, but reaching in from behind. Cale Holm will be called for the foul. He doesn't like the call. McDonell student section doesn't like the call. Probably the right call, though.
Yeah. Almost had him.
And want to keep this foul differential. McDonell, that was their 4th. Don't want to send Regis to the line. They're a 70% free throw shooting team. Tipped pass by Cale Holm. They're there to grab it.
Timeout.
Bramer in a timeout. Coach
timeout.
Miller trying to get things settled down. We'll take a 60-second break as well. Back in 1 minute on WOGO Sports.
Porch pirates? Cats turning your water on? Strangers visiting while you're at work? Hey. Not on your watch. Control your smart home with security systems from West Wisconsin Cellcom. WWT.net has local technicians that will take the time to train you on how to safely monitor your home. With systems that don't go down when your phone does, checking past videos requiring less attention during the day, and seasonal monitoring, perfect for easily automating lights, locks, and thermostats while on vacation. Choose 24/7 for peace of mind. You can see WWT.net.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Welcome back to McDonell Basketball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Mark Maloney with you, Aaron Shepard. Cameraman, video producer is Sam Aberley, Gavin Bovey back at the WOGO home base in Halley. Coming out of the timeout, Luke Anderson knocks away from Bennett Rissler for a moment. Rissler got it back, dumps it down low, counted, and a foul. And then one for Regis after it looked like McDonell may have forced a turnover. Ramblers getting it back, and Riccardi gives his team a 47-36 lead and a chance at a 3-point play. And I think we have some moisture on the floor to clean up.
Sweatage.
Andrew Riccardi, 6'4" sophomore, 2 and a chance for 3. When you need a boundary surveyed on residential or commercial property, think Heath Loken & Associates LLC Professional Land Surveying. Get it done right the first time. Call owner Jason Heath and Heath Loken, 715-720-4000 for Heath Loken & Associates LLC Professional Land Surveying.
A lot of wiping going on. Somebody must have spilt some water out of the student section there for Regis.
And they've got it taken care of. Andrew Riccardi looking for his first free throw of the night. After McDonell had this whittled down to single digits. Free throw, frozen rope off the back of the rim, but down. And it's 48-36, back to a 12-point advantage for the visitors.
That was Nathan picking up his 4th foul.
And McDonell's 5th. So team fouls evening a little bit, even though McDonell was already in the bonus. Haven't been able to take advantage of it yet. Throw into the backcourt. That's an over and back violation of McDonell. A turnover will give it back to the Ramblers. Exactly 10 minutes on the clock. Regis will inbound with Bramer from just to the left of his student section. Desi and Matthews in for him. Blake Rissler right wing. Rissler up top. Bramer swings to DJ Cooper left wing. I'm not sure if Cooper's come out of this game.
He hasn't.
DJ Cooper, the sophomore. Working the right-handed dribble, finds Blake Rissler. Rissler at the left elbow, looking for a bullet pass. Riccardi down low. It went off the glass, and I think they're going to say it hit the support.
Yep. But McDonald's the one, the last one to touch it and push it up that way.
So it'll be Regis basketball underneath the hoop, and DJ Cooper will trigger it in. Finds Blake Rissler. Rissler elevates for a 3. He hit another one. Pure for Blake Rissler, 51-36. Cannot give him even an inch of space. He's had 3 threes in a row now in the second half.
Yep, that was his 4th for the night.
Back to a 15-point deficit for the Macks. Still almost half of the second half to play, though. Brennan Lizelle Christensen, Desi and Matthews to answer for 3. That one won't go down. DJ Cooper push ahead to Blake Rissler. Rissler head fake in that left corner, working a right-handed dribble. Resets up top with Bramer. Bramer looking far side. I thought he was looking for Rissler. Rissler had his back turned, but DJ Cooper was well aware of it and came and got the ball. Cooper at the left elbow, backtracking out beyond the arc, working a right-handed dribble. Yo-yoing between his legs, working against Cale Holm. DJ Cooper flips it back to Rissler with 8:45 to play. No hurry for Regis, up 15. Cooper up top. Cale Holm pursuing him. Screen up top from Bramer. DJ Cooper lost it in the backcourt. That'll be an over and back.
I think so.
McDonell will get the basketball with 8:27 to play. A lot of dribbling on that possession for Regis. Again, wasting some clock, but ends up empty on the scoreboard for the Ramblers, and they give the ball back to McDonell as they try to trim this deficit. Brennan Lizelle Christensen to Carson Galvez. Right corner, Desi and Matthews. At the right elbow, bullet feed down low. Luke Anderson turns up and flips it in off the feed from Brennan Lizelle Christensen.
Kind of spinning around there trying to find out where he was under the basket. Made a nice move. Nice shot.
51-38. Under 8 to go. Rissler in the right corner. Swings back up top. DJ Cooper to Bennett Rissler. Bennett Rissler to DJ Cooper. Freshman to sophomore. DJ Cooper against Cale Holm. 7:48 to play. Puts on the floor with the right hand. Flings into the right corner. Bennett Rissler, show and go runner is good. 53-38. A lot of touch by the Regis shooters. That's why they shoot nearly 50% from the field.
Shooting very well.
Bennett Rissler with 9 points. Desi and Matthews, Carson Galvez up top. Extra pass knocked away by DJ Cooper into the McDonell student section with 7:28 to play. 15-point deficit. Into the forecourt. Desi and Matthews from Carson Galvez. Carson tries to get it back, but a steal by Bennett Rissler, and the freshman races down for a layup. 55-38. The Rissler brothers trading little mini runs.
Max, just too many turnovers.
Anderson, maybe hook in the lane. No, offensive rebound. And Lizelle Christensen able to roll one in, make it a 55-40 game. A 60-second timeout called by Coach Adam Schilling. We're back in 1 minute on WOGO Sports.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Van Hayden slides it out to Munson, looking for another 3.
Boom. Held up for a moment. Krista comes in, fires a shot. Rebound, and win it! The Cards got the rebound shot, and it is 2-0 Shy High.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
To serve again, Wurz Gala Company.
Discover a future of excellence that is rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonell is now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Visit McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org today. Battle of Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, McDonell and Regis. Here in Chippewa Falls at Stephen Deb Raceler Gymnasium as the Macks come out with some full court pressure. And a foul in the backcourt. That'll be the team's 6th foul. Brennan Lizelle Christensen picks up his 2nd as he fouls DJ Cooper. That was the last one to give for McDonell.
They might want to look on some fouls here to stop the clock. Regis is just going to burn the clock. They're spreading out the floor.
DJ Cooper guarded by Brennan Lizelle Christensen. McDonell's kind of taking turns staying with Cooper. It takes a lot of legs to be able to stay with Cooper. He moves a lot, and as we've mentioned, hasn't come out of this game. Bump up top. Cooper lost it for a moment. Thought maybe they'd get a foul on Carson Galvez there, but they'll let him play on. And they're 6.5 now. And again, Regis up 15, 55-40. Now a bump by Brennan Lizelle Christensen on Blake Rissler, and that is going to send Rissler to the line, shooting the first 1-and-1 of the night. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Blake Rissler, first free throw, front rimmed it, no. Anderson ends up with a rebound.
Convert here now, coming up on 6 minutes.
Brennan Lizelle Christensen stumbles, gets it back out to Carson Galvez. Nathan Hazel playing with those 4 fouls. Lizelle Christensen scoots it over right side. Carson Galvez finds Luke Anderson. Anderson in the lane just inside the left elbow. Flips it up with the right hand. Looking for a roll. Gets a roll. 55-42. Luke Anderson, a nice game with 7 points. DJ Cooper doubled in the backcourt. Slides a bounce pass to Bramer. Bramer doubled. Looking all the way across the floor. Cale Holm tried to take it away. DJ Cooper got there first. Cooper head fake. Bounce back up top. Bennett Rissler. And Regis bleeding the clock away here. 5.5 minutes left and a trip and a foul. We'll see if this goes against Nathan Hazel or Luke Anderson. So Luke Anderson picks up the team's 8th foul. Now Rissler would go back to the line. Blake Rissler just 3 points in the first half. That's the first free throw, 56-42. In the second half, I have him down for 14, 17 on the night. Substitution coming in for Regis with 5:27 to play. And next McDonell basketball game we'll have for you for the boys will be on Tuesday. It'll be a live video stream exclusive as we'll have Shy High versus Ram hockey that night. Free throw good on the second attempt as well for Rissler. 57-42 Regis. Carson Galvez will walk it toward the Bulldog logo at midcourt. Across the timeline with a pass to Cale Holm. Short corner feed Anderson. Anderson driving baseline. His runner doesn't go down. Fight for the rebound. Knocked loose. DJ Cooper ends up with it. Cooper drives along the baseline. Back out to Bennett Rissler. Rissler finds Cooper out near the Regis bench, high on the left. Just over 5 minutes to play now. Raymer drives down the middle of the lane, pulls up from 8 feet off the glass, won't go down. One hand grabbing the rebound. Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Now Nathan Hazel on the run. Hazel down the middle of the lane. Kick out Carson Galvez. Extra pass Luke Anderson. Right block extended. Lost the handle. Lost his balance. Out of bounds. Last touch by Regis. With 4:47 left. Andrew Riccardi with 3 points is back out there now for Regis. With Bramer, Cooper, Rissler and Gehling.
Need to have a little sense of urgency here now.
Nathan Hazel high on the right. Finds Luke Anderson in the right corner outside the arc. Back to Hazel. Nathan pulls up at the right elbow. Anderson just inside the arc in the corner. Hazel up top. The junior playing with 4 fouls. Knocked away from him by DJ Cooper. They got it back. Fire down low. Luke Anderson gets his man in the air, but then blocked on the second attempt. Scrabble for the basketball. DJ Cooper dug it out. Gehling has it far side. Bramer still in the backcourt to DJ Cooper. Bump to the backcourt, no call. He'll get across the timeline. Cooper with 4:13 to play. 57-42. McDonell trailing by 15. Hand check and a foul on Brennan Lizelle Christensen, his 3rd and the team's 9th.
That's going to be his 4th.
Oh, his 4th now. With 4:09 left, DJ Cooper will go to the line. He has 14 points, 12 in the first half. The 4th indeed on Brennan Lizelle Christensen. So now McDonell with 2 starters within 1 infraction of fouling out. Cooper first free throw on the 1-and-1. It's good, 58-42.
His first free throw of the night. Don't really want him at the line.
As you would expect with that last name, he is
yeah.
a phenomenal free throw shooter. And the second one is pure as well, 59-42. 16 for Cooper. 17 is the lead for Regis with just over 4 minutes left. Carson Galvez, high post feed, drop down to Mason Bussey, and Bussey off the feed from Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Says thank you very much.
Great pass there by Brennan.
6 points for Mason Bussey, 59-44.
30-second timeout.
30-second break. We're back in half a minute on WOGO Sports.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
McDonell basketball, WOGO Sports. Caleb Swenson, Mark Maloney with you. Video producer Sam Aberley on site. Audio producer of the WOGO studios in Halley is Gavin Bovey. Eau Claire Regis to inbound with 3:51 to play, coming out of the timeout from Coach Connor Miller, 59-44. Ramblers with a big advantage trying to sweep the season set against McDonell. Bennett Rissler to Blake Rissler near midcourt. And he fouled by McDonell as a tipped pass. Brennan Lizelle Christensen knocked it off his own back. He has a head of steam, drives in and slams it home!
Gotta do it.
59-46. Brennan Lizelle Christensen creating a little chaos. The defense leads to offense.
Regis is not attacking the basket. They're, what you would call a prevent offense. Yeah.
Bramer in the left corner, guarded by Cale Holm. Just over 3 minutes to play. 59-46. Bramer with a runner. That goes in and out. Mason Bussey just stands tall and grabs the rebound. Long outlet out to Cale Holm. Holm to Carson Galvez. Galvez down the right side of the lane. Carson to Mason Bussey, the right elbow. Backing his man down to Carson Galvez. Gets his defender in the air. That's Riccardi. Little spacing trouble for McDonell. Cale Holm up top between the wheels. Standing on the collar of the Bulldog logo at midcourt. Nathan Hazel with 2:40 to play. Brennan Lizelle Christensen left wing. Carson Galvez, deep three, side of the rim, no offensive rebound. Going in hard to the hoop, and a foul, and one, Brennan Lizelle Christensen. McDonell not going quietly into the night, 59-48 with 2:29 to play.
Somebody's not getting up for a real foul. It looks like Nathan.
Nathan Hazel will be checked on. And the teams will head to the benches as they'll take a look at Nathan Hazel, and hopefully he's all right here. With 2:29 left, it's 59-48. Regis leading by 11, free throw pending for the Macks. Brennan Lizelle Christensen, just 1 point in the first half, and he's had a really phenomenal second half. At least 11 points, if I'm counting right.
14 total. So I think he had 3 in the first. Yeah.
Oh, he had 1 in the first, I believe, right? So, yeah, 13 in the second half. I think I missed a basket earlier. Nathan Hazel is going to get a hand back up here. And he'll walk gingerly to the sideline, and hopefully this is a situation where he can walk that off and be ready to go, if not for the conclusion of this game, at least for McDonell's next one. Coach Schilling highlighted the way Nathan's been playing before the game in our Max pregame show. He has really been a spark for this team. 11-point deficit, Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Free throw is good. 10-point game, 59-49. Blake Rissler, right wing, guarded by Mason Bussey. Rissler driving right baseline, skips it out opposite corner. Regis looking to bleed the clock with 2:17 to play. Nice feed to Bennett Rissler down low from DJ Cooper. And they'll take that opportunity to score.
Yeah,
Rissler in the second half.
Might have picked that up where they're just wasting time and turning the ball over. McDonald's got a little spark going here.
Both teams in the bonus. Regis shooting 2 free throws on the next foul. McDonell one final 1-1. Cale Holm looking for another 3. That one off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound. Brennan Lizelle Christensen to Mason Bussey. Carson Galvez up top against Blake Rissler. Senior against senior. Runs into a double team. Fights up a tough shot off the glass. No. Fighting for the rebound. Mason Bussey got it. Mason going up hard. No. Grabs his own rebound again. Knocked out of bounds. And going to Regis.
What a fight.
Good fight from everyone in the McDonell offensive glass there. Shots just not falling, but they are.
That one slipped out of his hands.
Bramer with 92 seconds to play to DJ Cooper. Cooper loops it far side, Bennett Rissler. The freshman to older brother Blake Rissler. Senior down the lane, rattled one in and out with his runner as he went cartwheeling away from some contact there. Brennan Lizelle Christensen thought about a 3, instead dumps to Luke Anderson. 1:11 to play. Anderson show and go right side of the lane. Back out to Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Backing his defender down, up with the left hand and rolls it in. 61-51. Brennan Lizelle Christensen and a full timeout. 60-second break. We're back in 1 minute on WOGO Sports.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
At Royal Credit Union, we believe in banking with purpose. That's why we're here for you and your community with people-first service, local support, and all the accounts and loans you need to help reach your financial goals. As a not-for-profit cooperative, everything we do benefits the people and communities we serve, because Royal isn't just where you bank, it's where you belong. Experience the Royal Credit Union difference and learn more at rcu.org/royal support. Insured by NCUA. Loans subject to credit approval. Equal credit opportunity.
Max basketball, minute 3 remaining. The second half, full court pressure from McDonell down 10, 61-51. Bramer to inbound for Regis against Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Finds Rissler. Rissler double teamed, backing up, looking for help. Gets it to Bennett Rissler. Bramer, left wing, fouled by Anderson with 53.3 seconds remaining. Double bonus here for Regis. Max hoping for some misses. They'll need to score pretty quickly on each ensuing possession. So Bramer at the line, shooting 2. He has 9 points, all from the first half, long on the first free throw. He had 3 triples, one of Regis's 7 in the first half. Ramblers have hit 3 in the second half, all courtesy of Blake Rissler. And 10 made threes on the night for the Ramblers, which is actually 1 below their season average. Second free throw is good for Bramer. He has 10 points. 62-51. DJ Cooper against Carson Galvez. Pass near midcourt. Cale Holm guarded by Rissler, trying to fend him off. Dangerous pass stolen by Bramer. Empty possession for the Macks with 39 seconds left. DJ Cooper to Bramer. See if McDonell backs off here with just over half a minute. We're going to come out, maybe look for one more trap. Rissler to Rissler. Bennett Rissler to Bramer, right wing. Seems like McDonell not going to foul here. Looking for a trap or a steal, but not going to play the foul game as a kick called on Cale Holm. And off his shin with 15.9 seconds remaining. Coming up after the game, we'll have the Holly Bovey Names You Know Stats Recap, brought to you by Holly Bovey and Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. Names you know right here in Chippewa Falls. Regis with Benjamin Baltz back into the game. Now to Bennett Rissler. And this one will trickle down to triple zeros. McDonell fights, but Regis sweeps the season series. Your final score, the Ramblers 62, the Macks 51. Regis moves to 16-4 on the season, 10-2 in the Western Cloverbelt Conference as they try to keep pace with Fall Creek, and they'll have a big date at Fall Creek in Cricket Country next week. That could determine the end of the conference standings. McDonell now falls to 11-10 on the season. They are 5-7 in Western Cloverbelt Conference play. Coming up will be the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. That's postglassandmirror.com. As we mentioned, we'll have the stats recap, our 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom fiber fast plays of the game, and we'll talk with head coach Adam Schilling as well. That's all ahead in 3 minutes here on WOGO Sports. McDonell falls 62-51 to Regis. Back in 3. This is WOGO Sports coverage of Macks basketball.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our community strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Royal Credit Union is here to help you plan ahead with health savings accounts that make saving for healthcare simpler and more rewarding. Royal's HSA checking has no monthly fees and easy access with your HSA debit card. And with tiered rates, you can earn more as your balance grows. It's time to start saving for medical expenses tax-free with a Royal HSA. Learn more and open your account at rcu.org/savehsa. Insured by NCUA.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
welcome you into the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. We'll talk with head coach Adam Schilling. We'll have our 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast Plays of the game, the Holly Bovey names, stats recap. But first, Mark Maloney, a game where McDonell showed some good fight in both halves after some deficits, able to fight their way back into striking distance, but never able to really get close enough, like in that first game where they were down by just a single possession, I think, late going in the second half. Regis came out firing tonight, and it was just a little too much to handle.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the key right there, Caleb, was Regis was shooting the ball very, very well tonight. And, McDonell struggled with the ball going in the hoop the first half. Ended up in the, towards the end of that first half, kind of making it happen, and down by 8 at halftime. But then again, Regis came right out and just started hitting everything again.
Well, and Rissler, again, even under the weather here tonight, Blake Rissler, and Bennett Rissler was strong too, but Blake Rissler, I believe, went on a 7-0 run all by himself to start the second half, and that kind of killed a lot of the momentum that McDonell had gained right before halftime, down just 8 after trailing double digits, got it down to 8 and seemed to have some momentum going to the half, and Regis kind of just put the kibosh on that right away in the second half, and it was just a lot of effort to even get back within striking distance.
Yeah, and tribute Brennan Blaisdell Christensen came on in the second half.
He was phenomenal.
Nice job in the second half. It's just kids and they're out there, and he didn't have everything going in the first half, but didn't give up and came out in the second half and really lit them up and gave a lot of motivation to McDonell there. But again, Regis never faltered.
Yeah.
They just kept on attacking. I had them down for like 3 turnovers in the second half, maybe a little more than that. But again, McDonell, I had them down for 6, maybe a couple more than that too. They just turned the ball over too many times, and Regis did a great job of putting points on the board off of those turnovers.
And again, turnovers, you never want them. And McDonell's been pretty solid this season, about 13.7 turnovers per game. Regis just 8 turnovers per game. But against a team that's shooting so well, every turnover feels like you gave up maybe a couple possessions rather than just one.
Yes, they did. But again, hats off to the McDonell boys there for, again, maintaining composure, getting it out there and fighting to the end.
A team
was great to see.
In Regis that's state ranked in your division, as is Fall Creek, and both well deserving of that, and you play them both in your conference.
Yes.
You play a Stanley Boyd team that's state ranked a division higher. That's what this Western Cloverbelt Conference does to prep you for the playoffs. And again, McDonell trying to create some momentum, trying to improve their seeding, and again, a chance to continue that with a strong Elk Mound team that we'll see here on WOGO Sports next week. And again, there's a path when you look at the sectional that they have. There's a path if you can get hot at the right time to hopefully win some games, and it would really help to be able to get a high enough seed to have a home game or two in the playoffs. That's one of the things that's been kind of lacking in recent years, and they would love to be able to play a game or two at home.
Yes, I agree. And again, this will just make them better for the playoffs here, playing these type of teams.
Indeed.
And again, I like the fact that not giving up, and everybody's fighting out there till the end. They could have easily just packed it in earlier, and they just did a nice job of maintaining throughout the whole game.
Well, it's time now for the Names You Know Stats Recap, brought to you by Holly Bovey and Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. Names you know right here in Chippewa Falls. Holly's been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley since 2000. You can give her a call at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook. For the Regis Ramblers, their leading scorer, Blake Rissler, held about 10 points below his season average. He had 15 of them in the second half, though, as he was phenomenal when it really counted. 4 players in double digits for Regis as 6 scored. DJ Cooper had 12 in the first half, 16 in the game, and again, he's just the quarterback of the offense and keeping everything moving, and they rely on him a lot. Cooper, a phenomenal game here tonight. Bennett Rissler, just a freshman, had 13 points, 8 in the second half, 10 for Joseph Bramer. He really hurt McDonell in the first half with 3 triples, so 9 of his 10 points in the first half. Rounding out the scoring, 3 for Andrew Riccardi and 2 for Noah Labor. On the other side for McDonell, 1 point in the first half for Brennan Lizelle Christensen. He finished with a team-high 17. He really battled in the second half and was phenomenal. 17 points for Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Carson Galvez with 13 points, hit a couple big threes for the Macks. 7 for Luke Anderson, who came off the bench with some really strong play. Cale Holm hit 2 early threes, had 6 points. Mason Bussey just grabbed a barrel full of rebounds. 6 points for him tonight and 2 for Desi Matthews. Your Holly Bovey Names You Know stats recap brought to you by Holly Bovey and Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. Names you know right here in Chippewa Falls. We'll take a 1-minute break, see if we can catch up with head coach Adam Schilling, and also we'll have the 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast Plays of the Game. Back in 1 minute, this is Macks Basketball on WOGO Sports.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
We welcome you back to the Post Glass Post Game Show. Brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. They're now hiring for auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. Join the team today. Click on careers at postglassandmirror.com. Haven't seen head coach Adam Schilling yet, so we'll see if we can still catch up with him before our Post Glass Post Game Show concludes. But in the meantime, let's take a listen to some of the great plays from the second half. There are Fiber Fast Plays of the Game brought to you by 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, your complete technology partner. Let 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom help you protect your home or business with a clear monitored home security system. Plus, for WOGO Sports listeners only, a free camera with each alarm system. Just mentioned WOGO Sports. Call the experts today, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, 231-2000. That's 231-2000, or visit WWT.net. The second half sounded like this on WOGO Sports. Whistler, the freshman, into the lane, runner, no, rebound, Mason Bussey, quick outlet, Cale Holm, bullet pass, down low,
Beautiful.
Christensen, count it, and a foul, and one, Bussey to Holm to Brennan.
Great.
But a loose ball taken away by McDonell. Brennan Lizelle Christensen, hard traffic
Get
in the
in
lane,
there.
got some nice English and rolled it down between 2, maybe 3 defenders. 43-32, McDonell down 11. Right corner, Desi Matthews at the right elbow, bullet.
Kind of spinning around there trying to find out where he was under the basket. Made a nice.
Well, 59-42. 16 for Cooper. 17 is the lead for Regis with just over 4 minutes left. Carson Galvez, high post feed, drop down to Mason Bussey, and Bussey off the feed from Brennan Lizelle Christensen. Says thank you very much.
Great pass.
Foul by McDonell as a tipped pass. Brennan Lizelle Christensen knocked it off his own back. He has a head of steam, drives in and slams it home.
Gotta do it.
59-46. Brennan Lizelle Christensen creating a little chaos. The defense leads to offense. Brennan Lizelle Christensen left wing. Carson Galvez, deep three, side of the rim, no offensive rebound. Going in hard to the hoop,
And one.
and a foul, and one, Brennan Lizelle Christensen. McDonell not going. That's how it sounded. Your Fiber Fast Plays of the Game, brought to you by 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom. Here in the Post Glass Post Game Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Look ahead at our WOGO Sports calendar. Should be a good one coming up on Saturday. Now we'll have Chi High boys basketball with Mark Halverson on the call coming up tomorrow night. So tune in for that one, 6:55 p.m. Halvo and Dave Check. But then on Saturday, on Valentine's Day, I think both teams probably wanted to get this one in before the seeding meetings, before the selections come out on Sunday morning. McDonell and Cameron, and Cameron has reloaded very well from last year's sectional semifinal team. McDonell, of course, playing some strong basketball in a very strong conference, trailing only Eau Claire Regis, and so they're going to play that game. We'll have it here on WOGO Sports a little bit earlier, 5:40 pregame, but that'll be a good one to see how you stack up against one of the top teams on the other side of the sectional. You probably figure Cameron and Colfax probably the 1 and 2 seeds over there.
Yes, and Coach Williams, that was a non-conference game, and Coach Williams wanted to make that game up because she wanted to have that contest against a good team such as Cameron, and it will definitely help in their seeding. So, they both wanted that one, so that'll be a great game to have on Saturday early evening.
Of course, we had that game for you. Just a phenomenal comeback win for the Lady Macks in a packed gymnasium at Barron, the rematch will be very interesting to see because Coach Chloe Wanick and Cameron, they just seem to have a competitive, to say the least, team every single year, and they lost some significant senior contributors from their team last year and just have reloaded well. They've got some youngsters that are really contributing. Some of last year's team that are now upperclassmen are really doing some great things for Cameron. And on the other side for McDonell, we've seen them under Coach Williams just getting stronger and stronger. Turnovers have been going down, scoring going up, and they had a nice win over Elk Mound that solidified them in second place in the Western Cloverbelt Conference. And so looking forward to seeing what the Lady Macks can do in the last game that really matters before seeding.
Yeah, and again, that's exactly what they want. Coming up with the seedings and the playoffs just a week and a half away or whatever. It's coming right up. Rather soon. So
I think this Sunday, I believe at 10 a.m. I believe is this Sunday. So
and then you got a week left, and then the playoffs will be starting right after that. So it'll both teams would love to have that competition coming at each other prior to the seedings and then going into the playoffs.
As far as the McDonell boys are concerned, next time we'll see them will be on Tuesday, and I believe Kurt Galvez joining me for that one.
Yes.
And that'll be at Elk Mound. That'll be a video stream exclusive because Chi High Hockey actually taking on Ram Hockey same time, and so technology permitting, we're going to pull off a dual broadcast live on the video stream here on YouTube exclusively for McDonell Macks boys basketball at Elk Mound, and then on the radio, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live, we'll have Chi High against Ram Hockey. Greg Stewart and Connie Feedy on the call. So looking forward to playoffs again coming up very, very quickly here in hockey, boys and girls hockey. Next week, girls basketball the following week, boys basketball the week after that, and it seems like it was just yesterday. It was November, and here we are cruising through February already and getting toward the madness of March.
Yes, it is, and what an ending for both these teams. The boys are going to go out there and see what happens when they get seeded after that the week later. The girls are probably very excited to see where they end up. And again, that's just going to be a tough regional that they're going to be in.
Yeah, and again, some of the top teams in the state in Regis and Neilsville, both of those teams have been ranked in the top 5 and top 3 in the state, and McDonell's been in the top 10 in the state for a lot of the season as well, too. And so it's going to be, unfortunately, those teams kind of cannibalizing each other just to get out of that regional and that half sectional, but they'll be well battle-tested. And then over on the other side, you have teams like Cameron and Colfax. I think Shell Lake's got a pretty strong team this year as well, too. Colfax, other than McDonell, the only other team to beat Regis this year. And so very, very intriguing as we get into the playoffs. And then when you look at the boys' side of the playoffs, McDonell got moved kind of north, just like the McDonell girls did last year, so they'll play in more of that northern section of the sectional. But on the other side, you've got Fall Creek and Regis in the same half sectional as well, too. So all these Cloverbelt teams are probably saying, I wish we could play someone other than each other in the tournament. But again, just shows the quality of basketball that's played in this conference.
Yes, again, it's a testament to the Cloverbelt Conference there with all these teams, with the Regis, McDonell, Fall Creek, and then throw Elk Mound in the mix. They're usually out there with some good basketball, and the Colfaxes and the Neilsvilles. It's just phenomenal basketball all the way around. So it'll be an interesting playoff session.
WOGO Halle, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls will bid you adieu. This has been McDonell Macks boys basketball. They fall to Regis 62-51. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow night. WOGO Sports.
WOGO, your sports station.
McDonell Macks basketball on WOGO has been brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Nicolay Bank, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, Mauer Sperry Insurance, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telcom, Quality Propane and Fuels, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Check Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and Bargain City Superstore. Thanks for listening to Macks Basketball on WOGO. We now return